All right, I got a great band for you here.
All right, hit me.
It's the Who Generation, a tribute band.
Ooh.
Awesome band. It's a very small venue, so I don't really know where it is, but I found them on YouTube a while back and meant to send it to you. They're so incredible at the parts that they're playing. The players, Entwistle and Daltrey and Townsend. Just it's so much where I'm just wondering on their regular lives, are they still caught up in that character and they can't be themselves?
Like they dress as them and everything? Like they look ridiculous. Like them? Oh,
look, everything they do, the way they pick. I'm talking, I look at little tiny things that people don't see. Everything. Entwistle is even the most convincing. He's playing bass like Entwistle.
Wow.
That's not easy to do.
No.
Except he's shorter. He's shrunk over the years. But you watch these guys, and I found that the singer looks a little like Don Imus. I don't know why.
Okay.
But he does Daltrey just amazing. And actually, two of the members, I thought it was the drummer and the singer. I'm not sure which two, but they actually backed up Daltrey in his tour. So
really?
They're legit shit. Yeah.
All right.
It looks like a small venue. It was, I think, there's a television show that shows tribute bands.
Mm-hmm.
So it's known in some parts of the world. It almost looks like it could be on a cruise ship or something, but it's just really well done. They captured the audio well. So
what song are they playing?
This is My Generation with See Me, Feel Me, and Listening to You.
Ooh.
Those were the two that were at Woodstock, which I just love that their performance at Woodstock. It just blew everybody away.
Yeah.
So I thought this was apropos that it's got My Generation opening it up and then those two. So we'll listen to the Who Generation right after this. All right, baby, here's the Who Generation for you.
Here we go.
This next song I'm about to do for you is the first punk rock song ever written. People try to put us down just because we get around. They say Julie golf for
yeah.
I hope I die before I get old. My generation, baby. Why don't you all fade away? Don't try to do what we are saying. Not trying to cause a big sensation. I'm just talking about my generation. My generation. My generation, baby. Why don't you all fade away? Don't try to do what we all say. Not trying to cause a big sensation. I'm just talking about my generation. My generation, baby.
See Don Imus.
Yeah. He sounds good.
Feel sing this shit. Listening to you, I get the music gazing at you. I get the heat following you. I climb the mountain, I get excitement at your feet. Right behind you, I see the millions on you. I see the glory from you. I get opinions from you. I get the story. Listening to you, I get the music gazing at you. I get the heat following you. I climb the mountains, I get excitement at your feet. Oh, right behind you, I see the millions on you. I see the glory from you. I get opinions from you. I get the story. One more time. Listening to you, I get the music gazing at you. I get the heat following you. I climb the mountains, I get excitement at your feet. Right behind you, I see the millions on you. I see the glory from you. I get opinions from you. I get the story.
Well, musically, I'd have to say they really did it justice. They sounded, they played every part almost exactly like the Who did
Sickeningly
live.
exactly. That's
Like Pete
that's the mind blowing
Townsend's.
part.
Yeah, because Pete Townsend's known for having a lot of really cool rhythm parts when he plays.
He
and
did all of them.
He did all
the
of them.
sus chords, the A sus chord,
Yep,
instead
which
of
he
just
loves.
the way
Yeah.
he picks every little thing. It's kind of spooky.
Yeah.
Because even the fact that would you please
Cheech is loving the Who.
freaks out with rock music. It's literally, the fact that Entwistle is 5 inches shorter, it's almost asynchronous for me. But every little thing, the way he tapes the mic is taped just like Roger.
His voice sounded a lot like Roger's. I have to say he's doing a pretty good imitation there.
That's scouting to begin with,
Yeah.
which is pretty amazing. Again, every little thing, even the background vocal parts, which one they do is exactly accurate to the Who. It's
the one
weird.
thing that I will point out was John Entwistle was playing with a pick, which he didn't do. He was known as Thunderfingers. He was always doing finger
Well, I
style.
know that, and he plays like that. So I wonder, though, in these songs, whether he didn't, because they're that accurate.
I don't know. I think every video I've ever seen of Entwistle, he's always doing finger style. I don't know that he's played with a pick. Maybe I'm wrong. He might have.
Well, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Chris Squire was famous for using a pick, so I know it's Thunderfingers. Believe me, that's what I compared it to. I think it might have been Bubba O'Reilly. They really had a whole show, the same venue. On YouTube has different clips, and they have their own channel too, which is the Who Generation. Yeah, Who Gen, I think it is. But so I've seen him do the Thunderfingers. That's
Yeah.
what
Oh, yeah.
I look for that stuff.
Oh, so maybe you're right. Maybe John Entwistle really did play with a pick during these performances. I don't know. It helps.
Yeah,
cut
this particular
through,
guy is great, so it would lead me to suspect that that would be the case.
Yeah, no, they sounded spot on. Like if I wasn't looking at them, I probably would have said, "Oh yeah, that's an old recording of theirs that I never heard before," or something like that.
Yeah, it's exactly the way where Roger loses his vocals live. I mean, it's like it's creepy how this is example of what you'd see the Who live.
And that's what you want from a tribute band, right? You want them to sound as close as possible to the original, as opposed to a band doing covers.
Cover band, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a
where
very
you can
different
add your
thing.
own flavor. Yeah, this is to the opposites. It's like Rockstar, the movie Rockstar.
Yeah.
That's why Mackie Mac was always saying that we're not a cover band, we're a tribute band.
Exactly.
So I think, when they go out, do they have their own identity when they leave stage? Or they just Church of the Cosmic Skull and they're just brainwashed to play exactly every note.
Right. Exactly.
So
well, and obviously that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to sound exactly as close as possible to them. And
maybe they have other jobs. Maybe I could see the singer doing Robert Plant just the same.
Yeah.
Almost the same outfit.
Yeah.
Really. So who knows?
No, for a tribute band, they did it justice. I don't know. Like you said, the venue seemed fairly small, and I think that kind of accounts for a little bit of the lesser energy level, I think, than the Who had, like at Woodstock. But you can't compare, a crowd of 300 people versus a crowd of hundreds of thousands,
Well, and that's the thing. And you feel that.
Yeah.
You can just feel it. I don't know again what the venue is. It looks like it's probably a nice contained club.
Right.
It just had that kind of cruise ship playing in the corner sort of vibe. We've played in venues like that. So it takes me to that. But I think, you can see it. There's definitely an energy there too. It would kind of be you had to be there kind of thing.
It just doesn't translate. Like if you watch this video next to the Who playing Woodstock, doing the same song, the energy levels they don't match. But then again, like I said, you're playing Woodstock versus, cruise ship or whatever they're playing. So, but
and you feel that energy.
Great.
There's something there.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to literally pan to the audience to see. You could just tell that it's not 100,000. It's
right.
Yeah.
1,000,
well,
and that's the thing. They play to the level of their audience. They don't want to blow them all away with a Woodstock energized performance in a small room.
Right.
But no, they did it justice. They sounded spot on. I mean, almost freakily so.
Well, and in a contained environment like this, it could be purposeful that you would get a better quality video and audio from it.
That's true.
Versus a big live loose
concert,
which would be more exciting maybe, but you wouldn't get the capture of, because again, this was a TV show.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember which one it was, but they've shown other tribute bands before. It's kind of famous for that. They have a series.
Oh, interesting.
So you'll see that I'm sure that mentions it in the description. We'll put a link up there as usual.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, just that, they represent, again, for tribute bands, this is pretty much the ideal for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, the Who, as you know, is my favorite all-time band. They mean a lot to me because
happy coincidence. Of course.
So yeah, a tribute band is awesome because you get to kind of relive what they were back then.
And it takes some of the expectation away too, in some sense, as far as what they're going to do musically, whatever. It's the concert, but live.
Yeah,
the album, but live.
Exactly. Yeah, and you can almost pretend, hey, I went to Woodstock, because you can pretend you're there while you're listening to them. Now, visually,
Woodstock
I have to
Junior.
say, right. I would have to say the Pete Townsend didn't really look like Pete Townsend to me.
No, he looked like a combination of Jeff Beck and my old barber. So part of that gets lost, I think. But yeah, he had that kind of Jeff Beck, but he had a very British face.
Yeah. The drummer at certain angles and at certain times in the video, for a split second, I was like, "Oh, he does look like Keith Moon," but just briefly, and then I'm like, "No, that's not Keith Moon."
regular Joe
Generic,
compared to the others.
Yeah.
But he had the drumming down. He was good. I'm pretty sure he's one of that played in Roger's backup band. So
Interesting.
yeah, he definitely had. He doesn't look like he had the chops, which is
Yeah,
kind of a weird
yeah.
thing to say.
Well,
but
neither did Keith Moon, really.
that's right, but he wasn't as reckless as Keith Moon would have been, on that show.
Was.
So he had it. He had that, but contained. So
Yeah.
it was good.
No, this was great.
Good representation.
This was a lot of fun. I'll have to definitely hear some more of them when I'm in the mood to hear some classic Who.
Yeah, which is always so.
Yes, of course.
All right. Well, I want to bring you another tribute band. We, obviously we'll have plenty of those. So
yeah, definitely. Cool. All right. Well, be sure to subscribe, hit like, hit the bell icon so you know whenever we come out with new videos.
Ding a ling a lang.
And until next time, rock and roll.
The horns.